All right. As I promised in the last video, Team Affinity is next on my list for Diamond Dynasty in the show 20. As you can see, my team is made up of faces of the franchise, and I get faces of the franchise through Team Affinity. So, Team Affinity in past years has been cool. It's been a good way to grind with your favorite team, all that. But the rewards to me have never been worth it until this year. Um, so I am a Red Sox fan. So Devers was the first one that I went and did. Finishing these team affinities really all depends on your skill level or your budget. And I'll get into that a little bit more. But there's multiple ways you can go about doing these missions. The first thing I did, just because I'm a Red Sox fan, was March to October. I did it on dynamic level. It's a really fun game mode. I could only do it once. It's basically just a shortened franchise where it gives you moments throughout a season, and how you perform is how your team does in the future. I got to the ALDS, got swept by the Yankees because Dynamic eventually had me on legend hitting and pitching, which no, I can't do that. So I got, I think, 20 affinity points after I finished March to October. It was really fun, but I only did it once. I don't think it's really worth the grind after that, but it's all up to your preference. The other way you can do it are through grinding offline. Um, this this is where I began everything. Play 250 innings with Boston Red Sox players. So what you do is you get a team full of Red Sox players. You put 8 in the field, and you have a Red Sox pitcher, and every game counts as 81 innings because it's 9 times 9 innings. And in about 3 games and a couple innings in another one, you get those 5 Team Affinity points. This is where I'll put on some Netflix next to me, and all you do is pitch, and then when you come up to bat, either just bunt or hit the ball and just run into the out, because the win and the loss doesn't matter. Your record's really not anywhere. So this, you can get it just by grinding through that. It's going to take a while, but you can get it for free. Your other option, if you don't want to wait that long, is exchanging Red Sox rivals. So your divisional rivals, Orioles, Yankees, Rays, Blue Jays, and I guess they say our rival in the NL is the Phillies. We will collect these players. So essentially, I will go anywhere from about a 72 overall, even all the way up to a 76 if the price is right. Let's go take a look at how much it will cost. And what you're going to want to do when you find these cards, you don't buy them straight up. You want to buy them through buy orders. It's in the long run so much cheaper. And that's actually right there, Yandy Diaz. It's a decent price. 173. So I'd put a buy order in for 174 and wait for that to get filled. So I would put in, if I really wanted it, I would put in like 10 orders for Yandy Diaz. I would put in 10 orders for Jose Martinez. 10 orders for Oliver Drake, because that's not a bad price. And it's going to take you about 30 to 40 players to get there. And you can keep doing that over and over if you want, and eventually you will get there. You could do it 5 times over if you really wanted a player that badly. The way I got all of my Diamond Face of the Franchise players was through Showdown. And Showdown is really hard. It's really frustrating. But I went through, I did the AL East first, You beat all of these, you get 5 vouchers, each worth 4% towards your chosen team affinity. So I can put all of them towards the Red Sox. I can put one on each team and get 4% for each team. But what I do is I just put them all into one team. It makes things easier. You get the player quicker. Last night I finished the AL West one. AL West is, I don't want to say easiest because none of them are really easy, but AL West has a lot of really good hitters. And then a division like the NL East, when I was going for Ozzy Albies, that division's known for their pitchers. So it was especially hard to beat that one. It's a really difficult and frustrating path to get there, but it's all about patience. Patience is the number one key to beating these showdowns, because when you get to the end and you face Garrett Cole in the final showdown, he doesn't come out of the game. So if you get base hits, home runs, walks, all of that, his stamina goes down and his confidence goes down. And once his confidence goes down, he's going to start throwing little meatballs down the plate. And you'll start to realize that, oh wow, I'm on a roll. I've had like 3 or 4 base hits in a row. That's because you've worn down his confidence. And I will talk about patience and hitting in my next video. Thanks, guys.